There is no moment in my entire life that I have been more nervous, and it happens every year, than when you're on that ramp getting ready to roll onto the track for your heat race at the Chili Bowl, because it literally sets the tone for the entire week. For me and so many other people, this race, it's everything. You know, it means so much to so many people, and you know, I'm just thankful for a chance to get to race in it again.
For me, at least, the Chili Bowl was my P1, right? Like, that's in your home turf. It's the biggest event that I grew up going to, and I'm sure a lot of the micro kids grew up going to in Oklahoma. So it's what everybody wants to do, is go run the Chili Bowl.
Oh my gosh, I went to my first Chili Bowl before I even started in micros, and I think I was probably 9 or 10, and I fell in love with it. I wasn't even sure what the cars were or anything about them. I didn't know any of the drivers. I just came and I watched, and I loved it. It was awesome. I think one of the years I came for the first time, Rico won, and I was a huge fan of Rico for the longest time, and it was just super fun. Just shootout Chili Bowl, you're just constantly, you got butterflies in your stomach, you're pumped up, your adrenaline's running. That is one of the funnest races, I think, of the year. And you know, I can just drive by that building, I'm already shaking, I'm ready to go. It gets me really excited. I love that place.
Chili Bowl is, probably one of the toughest races of the year, if not the hardest, and it's definitely, our biggest race. So you go down there with lots of high hopes, and sometimes you come out of there with a smile, sometimes you come out of there with your tail dragging. But just, I think that's what makes Chili Bowl so great. And obviously it's going to be different with only 25% of the capacity of fans, but the racing's not going to change, the competition's not going to change, the goal's not going to change. So it's going to be same busy off season for us, getting Chili Bowl cars ready, going to get some wing cars ready to go, and hopefully start the year off with a golden driller.
It's so hard to win. It's one of the hardest races to win in the entire world. Just ask Larson. He's been in trouble so many times by saying the Chili Bowl is the #1 race in the entire world, and it was his biggest win of his career.
It's one of my favorite events, but I think I've had so much speed there. Been close to winning, won a lot of prelim nights, and then had a lot of heartbreak finishes, blown engines and just stupid stuff that's happened. And then going there, whatever year it was, 2 years ago, and just totally messing up on the last lap and letting Bell get by.
Yep.
That was probably the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. You made a big decision to leave Keith and do my own thing, and with Paul, and was nervous about that, just because of all the success we had with Paul or with Keith. But that turned out to be a great decision, and went on a tear with Paul and went to Chili Bowl, and finally after 13 years got myself a golden driller.
Christopher Bell has described it as his biggest win of his lifetime, and he's won it 3 times. Kevin Swindell won 4 in a row.
The banners speak for themselves, I guess, at the end of the day, and Bell and Larson go in there knowing that they couldn't beat me when I was around, so I think that's most of what matters. I'd love to get back in there today, especially because those guys are truly in their prime there, and I feel like I was really getting even more comfortable at that place. So I'd love to see where we'd be right now if I could have been racing the last few years.
Beating 300 people in that building, beating Kyle Larson, beating Christopher Bell, finally making it to the top of the pinnacle of midget racing at the Chili Bowl. The prestige is the #1 reason why it's the greatest dirt track event ever.